No, wait,
Welcome back to another episode of Outer Worlds 2. We're just going to jump straight into things and get right back to it. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Hold on, Commander. We still need to get this cipher back to Zeb before leaving. He'll assume the worst if we don't show. Maybe go to ground. Thought that might have been the case. Well, no time like the present. Let's hoof it back to Westport.
Well, I guess we have to go give this cipher back to Zeb. That's the wrong way. Let's go give this cipher back to Zeb. Let's continue with those. Holy shite. We can teleport there, right? Teleport fast travel. Turn to Zeb. Didn't Westport get destroyed though? I don't know.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together.
Okay, so I would like to point out, I love this game. It's a nice game. It's fun to play. Would I recommend it? Yes. Okay. But a little nitpicky thing I'd like to say is when it first starts up, when you first start playing it, there is some graphic tearing or like stuttering or lag or whatever you want to call it, rendering issues when you first start up. But after you give it a minute, it's good to go.
You've returned, but where are the others? Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport? What in the blazes was that?
We have some bad news about your team. They didn't make it.
What do you mean? All of them?
Your team was dead before we arrived, and Audra sacrificed herself to blow up that ship.
And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses.
Don't yell at Niles. He tried to reason with her.
You're right. I apologize. Audra was never one for half measures. I know all too well how stubborn she can be. Still, her loss will be felt. Was she at least able to give you the cipher before the end?
Yeah.
I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But at least it was not for nothing. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly.
You're lucky I like Niles so much.
I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Don't expect us to bail you out every time you get in trouble. Good luck, Zebulon. Be ready when you need us. Companion mod kit. You have acquired a companion mod kit at a workbench. You can use this to apply upgrade mods to your companion's weapons and armor. These mods increase the damage and armor values of their equipment respectively, as well as granting additional bonuses. Each companion has a basic and advanced kit that must be found, with the latter granting access to more powerful mods. Okay, that wasn't me fucking up. That's just fucked up writing. Okay, with the latter granting access to more powerful mods. With the latter granting access to more powerful mods. We have a skill and a perk. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to do a lockpick. And a leadership. Yeah. All right, for the perk, we're going to do trick shot. Weak spot kills ricochet, dealing damage to a second nearby target. Uh-oh. Restricted access. You can access the restricted inventory of vending machines. Treasure hunter. With bonus bits or crafting materials. Through the keyhole, the contents of a lock container can be viewed before lockpicking. Also, you gain an increased range bonus with guns. Well, yeah, shit. Why not do that? You know what I mean? All right.
Got time for a brief, Commander?
Got time for a brief.
Feels good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate.
Someone's in a good mood. I don't know. I still don't feel good about letting Audra sacrifice herself. Helping strangers was never my goal. I did it to help you, Niles.
What are you talking about?
After everything you've been through, it just felt like you needed a win. I didn't want you moping around the ship because we didn't help your friend.
Awful kind of you to consider my feelings in all of this. Hope I haven't been too much of a woebegone. It's easy to focus on all that's going wrong, but wins ought to be celebrated too.
You're right. How should we celebrate?
On Triangular might have suggested going for drinks somewhere they don't come with fuel, but here, I think we'll have to settle for patting each other on the back.
Well, we better get back to it. What do we have in our journal for here? On the trail of the traitor, a healthy improvement. Perilous journey to the grove, stalking an associate of angry ascendants. In pursuit of purloined propaganda, collectible task companion, a healthy improvement. Use the lockbox key to open the lockbox.
The base in
Okay. Let's go to the incognito. Okay. Now we've done that, we can upgrade Valerie, right? Where the fuck is she? Oh, Valerie. Where's that fucking robot? Am I fucking tripping or what? Where's the robot at?
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
I would like y'all to know that is my fault, not the game's fault. That is 100% my fault that she lagged like that because I clicked out of the game. You said something about Astrogator being rebuilt when you revived me, didn't you? Got it. Want to leave this conversation?
Updating ship roster to reflect the addition of Trooper Silong. Reminder: Earth Directorate agents are not allowed to participate in paid promotions funded by corporations. Furthermore, any opinions expressed in favor of product are the agent's own and do not reflect the opinions of the Earth Directorate.
Do you know where the key card to the safe in the commander's quarters is? Tell me a little bit about yourself. I have some other questions for you.
Readying database.
Okay, I guess we can't do anything with what we found out. Upgrade. How do I upgrade her?
Awaiting orders. How may this unit assist you, Commander? Presenting the Valerie unit. The latest and greatest in a line of Earth Directorate support automechanicals. All you could want in a squad mate at half the cost. The Valerie unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Directorate and is not intended for civilian or commercial use. Resale of this unit is strictly prohibited.
How much weight do you think you can carry? You have a very long time. Give me the highlight of your service history.
This unit was first deployed on a mission to Redacted more than 10 years ago and was primarily credited for that operation's success. Other highlights include the triumph at Redacted, the rescue of Redacted, and the first successful execution of the Stanfield maneuver in zero gravity. Always happy to be of service. Do you have any other queries, Commander?
No, I fucking don't. You're pissing me off. What'd you view on a mission?
Searching mission parameters. One moment. Error. Unable to find current mission parameters. Defaulting to last known objectives. Goal: infiltrate Horizon Point Station. and retrieve data pertaining to skip drives and rifts. Arcadia Colony Contact. De Vries, Augustine. Expected operation time, less than 24 hours.
I'm gonna make contact with De Vries. That's okay, Val. Good
Do
effort.
you have any other queries, Commander?
How much weight do you think it can carry?
Attempting to ride this unit in order to replicate the experience of flight is strongly discouraged.
I was only referring to your bearing capacity.
This unit can support up to 100 pounds of weight while still remaining airborne, and is not ideal for body transportation or disposal. Do you have any other queries, Commander?
Man, how do I upgrade you? What does Valerie stand for anyway?
Vitality augmentation, logistics evaluation, reconnaissance, and information extraction unit.
Oh yeah, that's a mouthful. I can see why the creators went with the acronym.
Do you have any other queries, Commander?
No.
Initializing social... How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Do you know where the key card is?
Approximately 1 month ago, Agent Ibarra asked that this unit store the keycard in an undisclosed location to assist him in drying out. Offers of applying moisturizer were declined.
Just tell me where the key card is.
The keycard is located behind the skip drive in the engine room. Please do not inform Agent Ibarra of its location as per his request.
As you were. So I don't know how to upgrade her, if we're being completely honest. I assume there's somewhere to do it. Oh, I bet I know how to do it. Never mind. I'm being dumb, that's all. Actually, we'll go do that right now. Party upgrades. Let's do electricity. There we go. Super cooling coils. Weapon now deals frost damage. Weapon applies stacks of burn. Why did it make that noise? That's crazy. Acid proof static resistant. Acid proof static resistant. Let's go with static resistant, I guess. Turn junk and old and This is 41 damage. Where is my pistol at? I guess it doesn't show what is equipped, huh? Okay. Alright. Let's go see what's in this safe and let's get the hell out of here. Toss ball card. Bits. Bypass shunt. Mag. Numrum. Hell yeah. Nothing. Let's go to Dorado. What the hell is Free Market Station? Beautiful. Niles, you hang out here, buddy. Holy shit. What the hell are we supposed to be doing here? Oh. I don't know.
Notice. The following points of interest have been identified. Matriarch's Alexandra Monastery. The statue of the matron Highly event detected. Please consult with Earth Directorate HQ before committing resources to search and rescue.
We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
Hey, Vigilant! Report any suspicious activity to your air station warden.
Please mind the bags. All of them.
Station reports. Current schedule. 1,000 minutes behind schedule. Incident reports. Staff shamed. Staff admonished. Behind schedule. Conductor reprimanded and recommended for mental refreshment. Everybody's getting mental refreshed, man. What the fuck?
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
Multiple signs of habitation observed. Helpful tip. Agents are advised against touching stains of questionable origin.
Day 206. Morale? Low. Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech. Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge with the Order. The fools. Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers. Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap! Such threats compel me no longer.
Matriarch's mercy
I now
lies
answer
directly
to
ahead.
no one.
This
I've
unit
seen
is
through the
ready
lies
to
of both
proceed when
sides.
you are,
In
Commander.
time, everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see a curativist before boarding.
The fuck was that sound?
Help us, anybody, please!
What's up, little buddy?
Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately.
I'm sorry. We?
My family and I, we was making our way to the mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please.
Okay, let's go lead the way.
Thank you. Thank you. This way. This way.
I feel like this is a trap. I'm gonna get trapped. I knew it was a trap, you motherfuckers. That was an assault rifle, ball. Plan is good. We kill a lot of dumb people and take their stuff. It's hard sometimes to still talk smart. Talk Adrena time makes talking good easy. But after Adrena time, makes it even more harder. So need more Adrena time. Alright. That's hard to read, so you read. I'm just playing, I'll read it. We just gotta move, find new people to steal from. Order guys, Auntie's guys, and angry order guys are all hard to fight. New peoples is easy. Just need find a new place to catch them when order guys not around. Yeah, this new good plan. We scrappers can do this. Just gots to keep talking smart and keep dumb talking scrappers and back for ambush.
Armed and ready. Me handle it. All charged up.
Not really that important, is it?
Refugees, looks like. And after that strike, there'll only be more at the gates.
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
I'm not a refugee. I'm here on orders from Ruth.
Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Thank you for the warning. Be seeing you.
You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
Aye, aye.
Arcadia shall never return.
Hey, what do you say?
Lacks pharmaceutic resources to provide medical care meeting Earth Directorate standards. Population exceeding 7.5 persons.
By the law. It's you. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
Shh, trade now, talk later. Well, I'm in desperate need of medical attention. You want my help. You don't even know me.
True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
Right, I've heard it all before. What does it have to do with me?
Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me.
What is it you need so badly? The Order devised an equation that calculated the unknowable. How is that possible?
Strictly speaking, it isn't. Not yet. But the math is very, very, very good at predicting what is probably most likely extremely possible. In theory. Within a margin of error. Anyway, that is the Seer's business. My business is the health and welfare of this camp.
Alright. I have a question first. What do you think of the conditions of the camp? Alright, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Think you could help, Inez?
Might have time to patch up 1 or 2 patients before we head out. I used to be a combat medic. A good one, too.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks.
What do you make of the conditions of camp? I'll be sure to read it when I have time. Farewell. Later.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness.
Hello.
But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
Shut up.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate Agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Start using smaller words or I'm gonna start using bullets. Oh no, thank you, but I couldn't possibly indulge when there's mischief afoot. Oh man.
Sensible. Straight to business then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach?
I need to speak with Victor Clemens. Supposedly he's a member of the Order.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
I'm not sure, but it seems likely he's involved in a plot to destroy Arcadia.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
It's possible he's been manipulated into believing his actions served the plan. Victor might not have a stomach for violence, but his co-conspirators almost certainly do. He wouldn't be a very good conspirator if he went around shouting about it.
You may be right. To quote my old anatomizer instructor, hard to see into a man's heart without a scalpel. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
Can you be more specific about the threats I'll be facing? What exactly is Victor working on at this N-Ray station that's so important?
What business is it of yours?
Let's not be unfriendly. The agent's only curious. Obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but beyond that, I haven't a clue. More of that pesky compartmentalization, I'm afraid. Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Is that all? I'm sorry, mad cultists sound more like Victor's working with the traitor I'm hunting.
Victor is dedicated. Single-minded, one could say. I've always thought highly of his analytical skills as a researcher. Less so his social ones, perhaps. Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order. Whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
I didn't need your permission, but okay.
It is apparent to me now that the presiding bishop, in her unfailing calculations, sent you here so that we may be of assistance to one another. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Auntie's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
You're a fucking traitor too, aren't you? You little bitch. Current tensions, and here I thought we were getting along so well. Respectfully, go void yourself.
Thank you for proving my thesis statement.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend, but the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
You're supposed to be helping me while I'm the one doing all the work. I'll think about everything you said for now. I need to go.
Before you dash off, here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory should you decide to look into matters there. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes if you return with any new findings.
Punk ass bitch.
You have an abundance of valid options for your next mission destination, Commander.
Is the first
N-Ray
among
Range,
equals of the
Zeranium Manufactory, or Outpost Opportunity.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning trabecules.
Okay, let's go check this shit out over here. I keep pushing the wrong button. Damn, decapitation with a gun. I don't think that's the way down. Toss ball stick. I don't know. I don't know. Well, that's almost out of ammo, huh?
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zeranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
Have a writ of investigatory inquiry from Abbot Newell. Open up.
Wait, you have a writ? From the Abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir.
This is Factor Metadier. Am I to understand you have orders from the Abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me.
Yeah. 1 second. All right. Ooh, we almost shot him.
So, the Abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, Is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
You can check my papers. My team's my business, like it or not. Sure, waste time. I worry more about Auntie's retaliating than I would us. I'm on a first-name basis with the presiding bishop and abbot. Remember that.
All within the order are equal parts of the equation. It is functionally useless to imply greater influence. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
You know who's to blame for the attack? Was you refined xeranium here? Was that what was used in the attack?
Yes, the source of the explosion was unmistakably xeranium. It is exceedingly volatile unless handled correctly. The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. One of our transport pods filled with xeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
If you didn't do it, who did?
We have a working hypothesis about who is responsible. The initial evidence looks rather conclusive. And we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below. Which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
Sounds like a perpetrator has cornered you.
Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
I think I have enough to go and I'll be on my way.
I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
My query? May your query. I'm gonna fucking query you.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of xeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to not hinges and fingers. Wait, so...
Boom, boom, boom.
Initiate Alva, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at...
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Emergency detoxification initiated.
Motherfucker, man.
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Why do you have... Oh, I can't stand you fucking people.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
You mean Initiate Alva? Well, nothing to worry about then. Just tell me what happened and I'll be out of your head. Don't know if I've met a Proctor before. What's your role here? That would be after an attack was launched under your nose and you lost control here.
Oh, no, I wouldn't frame it quite like that, of course. It's less what happened than who happened. Initiate Alva, that is. A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. Her role was to launch transport pods of volatile uranium to collection points in space. Not at the outposts of our rivals. Those poor, short-sighted commercialists. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
Duly noted. Now stand aside. I'll take it from here. That's quite an accusation. Can you back it up? What makes you think she's a sleeper agent? Thought the Order wasn't supposed to see things like this coming. Duly noted. Now step aside. I'll take it from here.
But I haven't even told you the worst part. How Alva took control. The subsequent, albeit strangely indirect, obloquy and vituperation. The lives lost.
I got the gist. I'll continue with my own investigation from here.
Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
You're being too troublesome for me. I have a feeling you have something to do with this shit.
Now, this is important.
I got a triple barrel with y'all.
As slavering when it attacked. How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
I don't know anything about the fluid's volume. Thing attacked. I shot it. There's goo all over the spot it emerged.
There was a lot of volume. Look at this guy. You can tell. He was looking at all that volume coming from that thing. Look at the way he's standing. Look at him. Look at it. Just, you see this guy? We gotta get him away from these things, man. The fuck are you?
Of course she's hiding something. You think those two exemplars just fell wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury.
Bodies of dead troops appear to have been shot. They appear to have been shot.
Ought to keep moving, Commander.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire. Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend. Ah, an Auntie's choice grafted soldier. You poor dear. And someone else. Oh, my. That Earth Directorate support mech is a design classic. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Your Abbott sent me to find out who caused the explosion.
Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
Savada seems sure you were responsible. So you're absolutely blameless here. You're some kind of console jockey here, right? Formerly? I heard you killed those two guards. Svoboda. Sir, seems sure you were responsible.
I was apparently at the wrong point in space at the wrong point in time. Really? Do you see me, a saboteur? Oh, don't they always attempt to, flee the scene?
Tell me your side then.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Our transport pod leveled outpost opportunity. I immediately realized someone must have bypassed my terminal. I initiated a lockdown to block further tampering. Had I not, additional attacks may have continued. Now, despite a long record of dedicated service, who's being blamed for this calamity? Me, somehow.
Do you have any way to prove your innocence?
Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, There may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
I do that and you'll come out?
Certainly, of course. If you help me uncover who's responsible, I will gladly open this door. Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Lockpick 8. Holy shit. Apparently they want you to level up.
May
What?
all your endeavors add to the equation.
This is where it was at right here? Messages. Private terminal. Select a message. Archivist, living or subject. Word of caution. All manufacturing staff. Friendly reminder that remain 19.8% chance of one coming face. Well, we don't care about that. Ongoing lab use concern. Oversee the facility. Launch records. Records expunged. Please review backup physical records. Oh. Background convict. Record shows the initial Alpha launched the payload at Outpost Opportunity, but your practice eye identifies nearby chemicals commonly used in forging documents. I can see chemicals, brother. Man, I must have been one hell of a criminal.
Patrol's back, I hear. Don't see Auntie's being too dissuaded by that now.
Our Earth Directorate friend. Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
Facility secured then?
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
Yes, we'll take all the help we can get. Alright, but if you're secretly spying for somebody, know that I've got my eye on you. You turn up anything else? Remember anything odd earlier? Alright, but if you're secretly spying for somebody, know that I've got my eye on you.
You suspect me somehow? One must keep one's eyes wide open in such times, I suppose. Now, I believe you had an update for Initiate Alva.
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find?
Discovered signs the launch record coordinates have been tampered with. I discovered signs the launch record coordinates have been tampered with.
Well, I'd certainly hoped they'd exonerate me, but somehow I'm unsurprised they bear signs of falsification. Believe I'm starting to see a pattern. But listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
So it doesn't tell us who's responsible. If that's true, that can't feel too great. Someone left you to pull the trigger. Sorry, but those conclusions all seem a little too convenient. If that's true, that can't feel too great.
There should be ample time for regret later, dear. For now, I'll admit the armchair investigator in me wonders about Proctor Svoboda. Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply 2 further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Can we prove the launch was altered? How would someone cause a distraction like that? You know, I'm starting to have some pretty serious questions about you. Can we
I
prove?
can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
If that's all, I should get going.
All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Always account for standard deviation.
Proctor Svoboda seeks retribution. This unit is capable of complying.
Who the fuck is hitting me? Go. Am I supposed to talk to you? No. Okay. Well, I see I'm supposed to examine it, but... Huh. Am I supposed to be finding something else here or what? I guess not. I don't fucking know.
Listen, ought to keep moving. Ought to keep moving, Commander.
This unit error. Unable to process conversation request at this time.
We must get to the bottom of this.
I don't know. I can see it, but I don't know what the fuck it wants me to do with it. So, whatever. Let me check the journal, make sure it doesn't say anything crazy. Investigate. Refinement leader believes the distraction caused by the uranium leak likely stemmed from alterations to the control boards. All commands and load facilities are passed through the central processing hub. Okay.
Alva's been...
Always account for standard deviation.
You'd think if she were responsible for the attack, she'd have happily thrown it in my face.
Respecting one's elders is considered good manners in most colonies. Exceptions may be made for violent offenders.
Ah, yes. Suppose you'll do.
What? Oh, we are currently dying. So what the fuck you want me to do here? Okay, so now do we go back to the other place?
Factor's been in there a while now. Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution. May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Because I don't know why it didn't go away. I didn't have the traits to activate that one either, but it still went away when I looked at it. Oh, okay, look closer. Rewiring is remissible of how Initiative Alpha took control of the doors in the operation. The rewiring is reminiscent of how Initiative Ava took control of the doors in the operations office. So was it her?
It's a pro. Looks like a fight.
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
I'm not sure what caused the leak. Coordinated Command Rewind looks suspiciously like your work.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. And yes, why would I reroute coordinate commands away from here?
You seem like you've drawn a conclusion.
I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
I'm not sure she was actually involved. But you were definitely framed by someone. The evidence didn't prove she was guilty, and you clearly aren't telling us everything.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufacturing button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
Pleased to meet you, former Endpoint Delgado. I don't know what to call you now. Wait, how long have you been here undercover?
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
She's right. Enough pontificating. Time to make a decision. You've been lying for years. Why should we listen to you now?
Perhaps you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting. But the truth remains. Whatever is happening here, I'm not involved.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
I say we force the Proctor to reveal who she's working with or without your help. You realize you'll only get killed if you try to stop her, right? So do I, and I haven't seen enough proof to determine who is guilty or innocent here. Enough lies. I'm not buying any of this, Marisol. I haven't seen enough proof to determine who is guilty or innocent.
It's sweet that you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me or back that worm Svoboda. That ridiculous little functionary upended my existence. For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet. It was mine. It wasn't hers to take.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one, at that.
I say we force Proctor to reveal who she's working with or without your help. You realize you only get killed if you try to stop her, right? I say we force her, fuck it.
I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Always happy to save lives.
Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything. Before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. But I do not see how you could have been in all three places at one time. I don't. I do think that's fishy. So, yeah. I really have no idea who's to blame here, but Marisol seems pretty handy to have around. You shouldn't talk, shooter.
Wait, you can't possibly believe this balderdash. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
That's that. Any thoughts about what to do next? Oh, you shot her right in the chest. Nice aim there, Zane, buddy, be proud. That's that. Any thoughts about what to do next?
Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Updating threat assessment of Marisol Delgado to Hi.
Ah, yes.
The Proctor left her terminal on. Maybe it holds some sign of who she was working for.
Maybe you should fucking wait a minute. How do you even see anything? How do you see me? You're looking up there. Rubbish bin. Unexpected file corruption detected. File deletion incomplete. Commence message recovery. Recovered entries. Abbott Newell. Subject. A matter of some advisement. As you know, I value sagacity when it comes to supervisory matters. With that said, allow me to put the following question to you. If one had a close colleague, a friend even, whose diligence appears to have slid and whose calculations have become increasingly error-ridden, what actions would you advise? Surely one should not consider submitting them for a promotion. Speaking hypothetically, of course, I await your counsel. Unlock toxic repositorium access. Access granted to the toxic effluvium repository. Investigate the toxic repository may contain further clues. Okay, where is that at? Where the hell would that be at? Investigate the toxic repository. This is what y'all go through to get in here? Y'all lying. I know y'all lying. Ain't anybody walking through there like that. Y'all got me looking stupid over here.
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
Is that fucking guy still mad at me back there? From not identified subject, your orders. The attack on the outpost was meant to reignite active fighting between Auntie's choice and the order. Instead, it has only resulted in the investigation of both localities that threaten to expose our plans. This is unacceptable error on your part, and I expected better. Perhaps I should have entrusted this task to Levino from the start. Cooperate with the Earth Directorate Agent insofar as it does not lead back to us, and know that further failure will be met with severe consequences. So wait, they knew we were coming here? It's that asshole that didn't want us to come over here, huh? We won't bet. In light of recent setbacks, De Vries has concluded that we are to pursue contingency plan A467. Further instructions will be issued at the time of my predetermining.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
Yes, I'm pursuing the head of the conspiracy. Augustine De Vries.
Ah, of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here.
Guess you can't stay here. Any ideas what's next for you?
I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I'd propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Help someone like you with mysterious unfinished business? How could I say no?
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Ah, yes, yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Inez. Think you can mind the incognito for a while.
Supposing that means no joyrides and no scratching the paint? I can manage that. Until later, Commander.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
Let us leave. Quickly, quickly. Oh, I can't slide through the vent.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
You could say that again. I understood then, I understand now. Didn't keep me from doing your job for you, though, eh? You could say that again.
I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
Good. Wait, what? Journal, what? Cover further correspondence from Avo Nabo. Oh. Oh, behave. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Oh. Duh. Tab, skill points available. Skills. Yes, skills. Lockpick. We should probably have one in at least everything. Or should we? I'll take another one in guns. Yeah. Oh, yes. Hmm. Let's check out what we just got from that woman. Where is it at? We got this thing. I'll be damned if I'm gonna get rid of my shotgun. Toss ball stick. A burst assault rifle. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at it. Is there a way to switch the view? Nope.
Protocols not yet charged.
So what is that then? Huh. Alright guys, we're going to have to call it here for today. Tomorrow is my surgery. It is currently 10 o'clock at night. I have to be at my surgery tomorrow at 7 a.m. This will be one of the last videos I make. I currently have 4 videos plus this one. And then I'll have a 5th one. I'm going to make a... Well, that's a secret. I can't tell you what I'm going to make because I want you to see it when it comes out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.